Hey Crossword fans! Today we're going to be solving the New York Times crossword for Friday, September 6th, 2024. Alright, let's get started. One across, mollycoddle. So this is like babying someone? Could it just be baby? Hindu gentleman. I'm not sure what this is. Booster, perhaps. Are they talking about a booster of a vaccine? Could that be a dose? What would that make this? It could also be a shot. Boy, that's tricky. Powerful DC lobby informally. I mean, there's so many options here. Crimean town in 1945 headlines. Crimea. Is that Yalta? Where they were holding peace talks during World War II? Is that right? Maybe it is baby. Booster. It could be a booster seat. It could be a fan of something. Spy's assumption. Assumption. They would assume an alias, right? In order to hide. Part of the military brass, and this is wordplay, so it's not going to be some general. I wonder if it's going to be a brass instrument in a military band. Part of the military brass. Nostradamus supposedly. He supposedly could predict the future, so that would make him a seer. Oh, this has got to be a bugle, right? So you could play reveille. Okay. Ooh, man, what is this? Oh, man, I have no idea. Booster. Is it a dose of medicine? I don't know. It seems like this is going to be big. So maybe this is baby. Is this an alum? Like you're boosting your old college? Is that right? Maybe this is Baba? Let's try both of those. Hyperbolic ordinal? Ordinal, like an ordinal number? Hyperbolic. Claim in court. It's not a tort, right? This could be big pharma, maybe. Is this harm? You could claim harm in court, yeah. So, amp? Hyperbolic. Isn't an ordinal number a number with th at the end of it, like 10th? So maybe this is umpteenth, and this is babu instead. Okay, that makes sense. Umpteenth. That's a really fun entry. So, deep fried Latin American fare. I wonder if that's empanada? What do we have here? Certain chess tactic. It's not a gambit. I guess it could be a pin, right? If you're pinning a piece so it can't move. In transit. Is it a person that's in transit? Comedian Griffin. That would be Kathy Griffin, right? I think it's with a K. They often have multiple horns. Are we talking about brass again? Multiple horns. Or is it an animal? Often? It doesn't seem like an animal would often have multiple horns. It would always have multiple horns. Frankfurter's cry. Well, Frankfurt is in Germany, and Ach is a German cry. Intensely focused. It seems like that has to be in the zone. Okay, we have a Z. Let's try and build off of that. Shipbuilder's tool. That's got to be an adze. That's a woodworking tool. Crayola's atomic tangerine and shocking pink EG. I think those would be examples of neons. They sound very vibrant. Okay. Chicken or mashed potato? Something made just for show. This is wordplay. So it's not about appearances. Made just for show. Is it for a show? Maybe a set? Yeah. Compete in a summer Olympic sport. That could be fence. Nasty fall. This is more wordplay. So it's not about taking a spill, right? Is it about autumn? No, it's about weather. It's gonna be sleet. Yeah, that is a nasty fall. One might be reached at a summit. It's not the summit of a mountain. It's a meeting between countries. That could be a peace deal. Okay. Oh my god, these are both dances, right? Chicken and mashed potato. That is so funny. That's a great clue. So, multiple horns. Is it ska bands? Yeah, they have a lot of horns. So this is scent. Oh, it's not a person that's in transit. It's a letter. Okay. Peaks squeak. I think this has to be a Pekingese, right? That's a small dog, so maybe this could be a yip or a yap. Swear words. This is more wordplay. So this isn't about cussing. It's about promising something. So I have to imagine it's gonna start with I. I promise. That does fit. Emily's list, e.g. informally. Emily's list, what is this? It would be an example of what, informally? I don't know, is it a pack? Like a super pack? Is this a C? Blank never sleeps. Banking slogan. Is this a tagline for a specific bank? Could it be city? That would make sense. It would be a play on the phrase, the city that never sleeps. Okay. Keir Starmer and others for short. I've never heard of this. Is this a person? Man. White peg in battleship. Okay, that would be a miss, and a hit would be a red peg. PM. I wonder if this is a prime minister. Keir Starmer. Is that the newest prime minister? Oh man. Was awful. Yeah, that could be stank. Okay. Agency that helps startups. Is this like the Small Business Administration? What female llamas do to show disinterest in a mate? Could it be spit? Llamas spit, right? I just want this to be an S, so let's see if this is a B. Ice cream or cake response, perhaps? I know I would say both. Okay, so it is SBA, and it looks like we have a 3-stack of grid spanners here. That's exciting. Rembrandt and Sargent notably. Okay, these are both painters, so it's looking like portrait artists. Nice. Okay, much appreciated, an equivalent phrase. It means a lot to me. Wow, with all of this crossing help, these are going in pretty smoothly. Let's look at this third one here. Line from a blame shifter. That wasn't my idea. Okay. And this is looking like it's got to be pack. Garden swimmer. That'll be a koi fish. Spot for a toque. The toque is a French hat, so I think this is the French word for head. A tate. Okay. A split one may need trimming. Yeah, you want to trim your split ends, your hair. Things touched by touchy topics. There's a lot of T's starting these words in this clue. I think this is going to be raw nerves. That's a very nice entry too. Where the malleus and incus bones are found. I haven't heard of either of these, but it looks like it's going to be the ear. There's a lot of bones in your ear. Jerry's car of choice on Seinfeld. I did watch this show. I don't know what kind of car he drove. It kind of has to be a Saab though, right? With this S here. Let's see if that's right. It's leavened with sour milk. I know there's such a thing as soda bread. Bootlegger busters. Those are T-men, treasury men. Take a seat. So this is an ant. Go to the ant, thou sluggard. Consider her ways and be wise. Proverbs 6:6. Okay, I guess we should emulate the industrious ant. That's funny. Pangolin scales functionally. They would function as armor, yeah. That's a little armored mammal. Con target. It's not a mark. Would it be a patsy? I like that. Faux finish. This is wordplay. So I think it's got to be something that could go at the end of the word faux. Maybe it's a faux pas. You don't want to make that. Relative of a pupusa. What is a pupusa? Is it an animal? I'm not sure. Slander. That could be smear. Ready for a drive, perhaps? This is more wordplay. I have to imagine this pun is going to be about driving a golf ball. It's not on a tee. Interesting. Youth-centric magazine spin-off. I wonder if it's going to start with teen. It could be Teen Vogue, yeah. Competition with many missions. Missions. Are they religious missions? I don't know. Where one person's trash is another's treasure. That's got to be a yard sale. Very nice. So, is this an arena? Is this some kind of stadium? I've never heard of this before. Ready for a drive, perhaps. 1D? What's going on here? Kia blank, New Zealand greeting. I've never been greeted in New Zealand before. I have no idea. Grand. That could be regal. Shade akin to mauve. I think mauve is kind of a purplish color. Is it puce? Let's see. Giggle syllable. That's got to be he. So, competition with many missions. Is this Ola? What is this? Arena. Relative of a pupusa. I can't imagine what else is here unless it's an arepa, maybe? Maybe it's a food. On CD? Could this begin with space? Ready for a drive, perhaps. Like you're putting a CD into a drive? That is a really, really hard clue. Space race, right? And this is he. Man, that is a very tricky corner. And this is Kia Ora. Oof, man, yeah. That was very sticky, wow. Okay, let's finish off this corner here. Surrounded by, that's gotta be amid. Treetop dwelling. Is this a nest of some kind? Transient, that has to be ephemeral. Oh, this is a eagle's nest. Yeah, it's gonna be an airy. Subject of the classic song lyric, I'll see you in my dreams. Is that Irene? I wanna say it is. Roman goddess of childbirth. That's gotta be Diana. Unsullied environment. That sounds like Eden, a paradise. So this is Anne Burrell of the Food Network. And that means this has to be lean. tend toward, lean toward. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, let's throw this N in there and see if that'll do it for us. All right, a Friday puzzle in 19 minutes. There was a lot of really nice entries today. Of course, I love grid-spanning stacks of answers. Portrait artists, it means a lot to me. That wasn't my idea. Some good phrases here. And there was also a bunch of really nice medium-length fill. Umpteenth. I love Space Race, that's really good. Raw Nerves is lovely. And then we had some empanadas and arepas. I'm getting really hungry. Okay, well, it felt like we were really in the zone today. I hope you enjoyed solving that Friday puzzle with me. And I think that's gonna do it for now. All right, I'll see you next time.